armor that that other firekeeper sells? Yeah, whatever.
Ashen 1.
Okay, so what do I got for stats? Strength. Sure, I'll go with this for now. None of those. And yeah, I can either take the elevator up. I don't really like waiting for the elevator. This might be slightly more risky path, but you don't have to wait on an elevator this way. Flynn's ring. I think that's a strength ring that is... what is this? Yeah. It doesn't... Oh yeah, it does boost my... Oh yeah, it boosts a bunch of stuff up a bit. Okay, I see. Okay, that's why it's doing that. I guess just the strength boosts that up. I'm trying to... Why does it... I'm not quite sure why it shows it as my defense going up, but my absorption doesn't change. Doesn't defense affect your absorption? Okay, I'll be interested to see how this boss fight goes. These guys don't pursue that far from what I remember. I don't know if I've ever even seen them come through that doorway. But yeah, it's basically one attack you have to avoid. Surprised there's no... It seems like a reasonably easy boss. I mean, I don't want to call any boss easy, but it seems like a reasonably easy boss to co-op. But I don't know, maybe there's something changes when you co-op. I would just think there'd be... Oh, there they are, yeah. I was gonna say, I'd think there'd be people getting sunlight medals here. And sure enough, they do finally show up. The legendary. Okay, I'll see. Interesting to see how this goes. $292. Dragon Slayer armor, also known as Ornstein. Okay, I don't do as much damage as I thought I'd do. Maybe he's strong against strike. I keep thinking that's a... Is that not a stagger to do a critical attack of some kind? This guy has a lot of consecutive attacks. Okay, I gotta say that went easy. Like, that guy doesn't even attack. Like that knight that was hitting me for 1,000 damage. The knight was just obliterating me with damage. This boss is like a pale comparison. Or pales in comparison. Like, why does a knight just obliterate me in the boss? The boss is like a... Like... Okay. I don't understand. So many of these bosses seem to be getting knocked down, but I'm not doing criticals on them when it seems like I should be. Is the knockdown, is that all? It's just a simple knockdown? There's nothing more to it? Or is there some way to do a critical attack on them? I know I've tried with a gun there. I've tried in front of him and behind him. Wouldn't do anything. I tried with that guy. It seems weird to me. Why they have this knockdown animation and they have the criticals in the game where you can knock these big enemies down, then get a critical. I don't know what exactly it's called in this game. Critical, visceral, all that nonsense. But whatever. Okay, so that went a little easier than I was expecting. I hadn't had a lot of trouble with him up till this point, but I never know in Dark Souls. Sometimes I'll fight a boss like 5 times, have no trouble with them or little trouble with them, and then all of a sudden the 6th time it'll give me all these issues. Well, sometimes it's because of changing fighting style because of generally different weapons, like using its fast weapon or slow weapon or magic or something like that. Like one thing might be real easy with them, but another thing might be harder. Like for instance, a holy weapon against Nito, the Grave Lord Burrito. He's so easy. If you go down there with a holy weapon, it's so easy because things die the first time you exhaust their health, and then you don't have to deal with them resurrecting over and over again. But then if you fight it with anything that's not holy, then it becomes a lot harder. Or it can be, at least. But, well, I guess that's it for now. Okay, this. What is with this? Okay, obviously... Is that one of those head extender guys that I saw after... What's his name? Osiris? Osiros? The, what was his name? The... Consumed King? There was that enemy after that had this extending head. I wonder if that's the same thing. It kind of looks like kind of looks like the giant serpent in Dark Souls 1. Framped. But anyway, you got this vine here circling around here, and then it goes all the way to the bonfire. It looks like a detonation device over here. Or the bonfire's a detonation device for this. I did notice it before I sat at this bonfire, and I thought, oh, here we go, this is going to be a mimic, or it's going to blow me up or something. Like, In Dark Souls 2 when you touch the certain bonfires. But no, it just seems to be a regular bonfire. I'm just gonna take one quick last... I'm just gonna do... I'm just about done, but I'm just gonna do a couple of checks on things and then call it a day. So I see. Yeah, what? Where am I wanting to look here? Okay, there it is. That... Yeah, that crystal lizard still isn't there. Huh. Now I want to see if I can join the Dark Moon Blade. I don't understand why it's preventing me, but I'm gonna leave this covenant. Maybe if I warp into the world with no covenant, that'll help. Yeah, here. Okay, will it let me join now?
Thou thinkst to remain. This tower is a prison. I bid thee leave.
What?
May the dark moon watch over thee. Thou thinkst this tower. I bid thee. May the dark moon.
Okay, let's... Okay, sunlight... Sun, bro, that's definitely not Dark Moon. Okay. Way of Blue, that's the Noob Covenant, that's not Dark Moon. Blue Sentinels, that's the protectors of the noobs. That's not Dark Moon. Rosaria's Fingers, that's like... I don't know what that's like a... It's like an invader covenant, I think. Mound Makers, that's definitely not Dark Moon. Farron, that's the wolf. That's not Dark Moon. Aldrich Faithful. Why? I don't understand why I can't join them. What do I have on me? I'll take everything off. There's something I'm equipping that's preventing it?
Thou thinkst this I bid thee. May the dark moon watch over thee.
What if I... I think I'm gonna go down to where Gwendolyn was, but I'm not gonna record it. Oh! What? She showed up! What? Why did she show up now?